Marcus Jordan, what a fool. I want to talk for a few minutes about this unnecessary foolishness. Of course, I have strong feelings about it. And it's none of my business, but I'm going to talk about it anyway, right? This is a social media age. But before I do that, I'm going to read off the facts from a particular article. They pretty much all have the same facts. I'm going to add my 2 cents in as usual, so hang around for that. This is off of Newsweek.com. Michael Jordan's son, Marcus Jordan, arrested in Florida on a DUI charge. All right. Here it is. According to Jordan's arrest affidavit, Maitland police officers discovered a blue Lamborghini stranded on railroad tracks around 1:14 a.m. The court document noted that officers had been informed that the car had fled from Seminole County Sheriff's deputies just minutes earlier. I stood at the window and immediately detected the odor of an alcoholic beverage coming from the vehicle, an arresting officer wrote in the affidavit. The defendant kept saying he made a wrong turn and needed assistance getting his vehicle off the railroad tracks. I noticed the driver had slurred speech and he was confused where he was located. I noticed the driver had red, bloodshot, and glassy eyes. Officials stated that the officers also discovered a plastic baggie containing a white powdery substance in the right pocket of his pants. Field tests later confirmed that the substance was cocaine. Police reported that the 6'3" Jordan was uncooperative during the arrest. He attempted to prevent officers from closing the squad car door by extending his legs in the back of the vehicle. According to the affidavit, Jordan sang the entire way to the DUI center and his speech was slurred. Born on December 24th, 1990, Marcus Jordan is a former American basketball player and entrepreneur, best known as the son of NBA legend Michael Jordan. He played college basketball for UCF Knights from 2009 to 2012, where he was a key player and averaged 12.3 points per game over his career. Despite his talent, Marcus Jordan chose not to pursue a professional basketball career and instead focused on business. In 2016, he launched Trophy Room, a high-end sneaker and apparel boutique inspired by his father's private memorabilia collection. The store, originally located at Disney Springs in Orlando, later transitioned to an online exclusive format, offering limited edition Nike and Air Jordan sneakers. Marcus Jordan has also gained media attention for his personal life, particularly his relationship with 50-year-old Larsa Pippen, the ex-wife of Scottie Pippen, a longtime teammate of his father. I'd like to know how that happened. This isn't Marcus Jordan's first run-in with the law. He was also arrested in 2012 following an altercation at a hotel in Omaha, Nebraska, and charged with disorderly conduct, resisting arrest, and obstructing justice. Okay, I don't know this guy. As a matter of fact, I lived in Orlando, Florida for 19 years, I think, about 19 years. Yeah, 19 years. Never heard of him, don't know him. I mean, I know that Michael Jordan had children and stuff, but I don't keep up with such things. I don't follow basketball. The only sports I follow, or sport I follow, is boxing, and event or male beauty pageant is bodybuilding. I follow that too, right? Because I don't consider that a sport per se. That's neither here nor there. But really and truly, what's the first thing that I think of when I hear this going on? You are the son of probably, if not one of the most famous basketball players, the most famous basketball player. Even though I don't like Michael Jordan as a person, right? He's arrogant and he's not for the upliftment of the people who look like him. He's a businessman. He's a successful businessman, but he's got no thing in his heart to reach back and help people. I don't know, but he should be doing a lot more. But you can't carry a whole race on your back. I understand that too. So, to me, Marcus Jordan is a spoiled brat. I don't know the relationship he has with his father. I don't know if his father does anything for him, but I do kind of believe that he wasn't broke and poor. And how did he get into a relationship? Wait a second. I had to jump and skip to 50-year-old Larsa Pippen. And this guy is 34, going to be 35. Well, you know, that's pushing it and whatnot. But what's up with that? There's something slimy going on. But he's a spoiled rich kid, the bottom line. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he was on food stamps and Section 8 and WIC and state health care. I don't know. But to me, Lamborghini, did he earn it on his own? I don't think so. I think he got a little boost, but he is, to me, a spoiled brat. A spoiled brat. Well, I mean, who wouldn't be spoiled when your father is that rich? But then you have fathers who cut off the kids and they have to do it on their own. But he wasn't doing a lot on his own for him to get hooked up with Scottie Pippen's ex-wife, right? So he has enough time to think about leisure as opposed to survival. But too many are, and I don't mean they have to be saints. Oh, Michael Jordan's your father, so you can't do things. They caught him with cocaine in a Lamborghini. And here's the other thing I heard from another report, that I don't know if they impounded, they probably did, the Lamborghini. But when he made bail or when he got out, there was another Lamborghini truck waiting for him. So it's like he's got money at the yin yang. I'm not mad at him. I mean, if that's his positioning in this world, fine, so be it. But the bottom line is, you got to hold yourself a little better. You have so many advantages being the son of the world's most famous ever basketball player. Whatever you're doing now, whatever wealth you have, it's not just about money, but have a little respect on your father's name. Even if I don't really dig your father too much, that's the order of the way it should be. You're rolling around with cocaine in your pocket, you're sniffing, you're drunk, your eyes are bloodshot. And notice, most people don't realize, the police in their reports, they cannot say he was drunk. I think most of you know that. You have to describe what you see. You can't say he was drunk because maybe he has a medical condition. Maybe he's diabetic and you know, you just don't know. Do you see how that is? How they reported it? They detected the odor of an alcoholic beverage coming from the vehicle. They didn't say he drank, right? That's how they get you. Well, you can't tell me I'm drunk. They didn't say that. He said they detected the odor of an alcoholic beverage coming from the vehicle. You could have had it, bring it home to somebody, and you didn't drink any of it, and maybe it opened or broke and spilled out, and you smelled the odor. Doesn't mean you were drunk. But he said, the arresting officer, I noticed the driver had slurred speech and he was confused where he was located. He didn't say he was drunk, but slurred speech. You have to describe the conditions. You can't come to a conclusion medically because you're not a doctor. They did the right thing, the police. Then he said, I noticed the driver had red, bloodshot, and glassy eyes. Again, he noticed this, and he said, and then they found a plastic baggie containing a white powdery substance. He didn't say, oh, it's cocaine. Could have been salt, could have been flour. You know it's not. But that's just the way it is. Now, where he messed up, when he was uncooperative and stuck his feet out so they couldn't close the door of the squad car, right? So that's how it is. But yeah, there are too many of us that are spoiled, too many of us that don't even have that kind of bloodline of money, and we're still spoiled. And in that generation, I will say, he was born in 1990. That's around the time that we started to have a lot of entitled kids, because those who were born 1990 and beyond, maybe 88, 87, I don't know. But when you were 15, YouTube came around, Facebook came around. You had MySpace. So really and truly, when you were born in 1990 and after, give or take a year, you were born in the social media generation. And if your father is Michael Jordan and you're on social media, you get props just because of that. Women see you, oh, that's Michael Jordan's son. Let me get down on my knees and service him. Look, imagine what it's like. This is a continuation of what he's always been living. He's spoiled. He knows he has a father that's rich. The father dies. He's going to get him a little something, something. And he's probably been getting a little something, something from now on. And his businesses that he was doing, of course, it's going to attract attention. You're Michael Jordan's son. But that has other consequences if you don't respect it the right way. Hence, being locked up, looking stupid, and still have a lot of lessons to learn. And I'm not going to lie. Look, this is entertainment also when you listen to these things. Look, I'm not here to throw off on any other black man, but the way he looks in his face, he looks stupid. Look at that mugshot. He looks stupid. He looks stupid. He looks like a goof. He looks like he takes things lightly. I'm going to say it. This is the fun. I'm wrong for saying it, but I'm going to say it anyway. We're going to talk about the things, and we're going to say the things that most people don't want to say. He looked dumb. You blowing it, brother. You blowing it. And you're sitting there stuck on the train tracks. After you got away from the police, you got caught. You were stupid. But what happened if those train tracks didn't stick him? What if he did get home? And he's drunk and he got away from the police? I heard they stopped. They didn't make a chase, but come on, man. Unbelievable. Anyway, let me know what you think. Lancescurv out. Much love. On to the next one. Peace.
Lancescurv.com. Bold, raw, and uncut.